Jiaodu and Chang Ji went out to find out the red salamander in Chang'an City. Among the red salamanders named Yang Cheng escaped. He hijacked Lian to threaten the two. Chang Ji pretended to agree. Jiaodu took the opportunity to attack Yang Cheng. Also won. Jiaodu interrogated the red salamander. The red salamander had already explained everything clearly. Chang Ji was ready to reveal the face of Yi Chengsan and promote the alliance between the tribes and the Tang dynasty. Lian was injured on her neck. Chang Ji wanted to help Lian treat the wound on her neck, but Jiaodu took over. He carefully helped Lian treat the wound. Looking at the warmth of the two, Chang Ji couldn't help but laugh. After the incident, she believed that Li Shimin would marry the two of them, and the two of them could be regarded as getting what they wanted. Jiaodu arbitrarily deployed troops to eradicate the remnants of the former Sui dynasty. Not only did Durui not blame Jiaodu for arranging his troops privately, he also brought Jiaodu to visit the ancestors, and let Jiaodu into the family tree of Du family. He is the son of Durui's direct relatives. Durui knew that Jiaodu had always been arrogant and wanted to climb to a high place by his own ability, but Jiao wanted to be the attached horse. As a father, he had to pave the way for Jiaodu. After that, Durui led Jiaodu into the palace and told Li Shimin everything. Li Shimin personally agreed to the marriage of the two. Jiaodu solemnly promised that he would take good care of Li Yan. In the Sifang pavilion, Datang sent a letter of alliance, and all the tribes knew about the conspiracy of the red salamander, so they were ready to sign the alliance. Unexpectedly, at this time, Mimi stood up to identify Chang Ji's true identity. Yi Cheng threatened her with Mu Jin and Bu Zhen's lives, so she had to expose Chang Ji as Li Jiancheng's daughter, and she was cooperating with the red salamander. For revenge, it is not really for the sake of the desert at all, everything is the conspiracy of Cheng. Looking at Mimi who betrayed him, Cheng was stunned. Yang Cheng committed suicide to help Yaikeng's plan. Shu had to take Cheng amidst the discussions of the tribes. The identity of Cheng has been made known to the public. Li Shimin knew that Yaikeng made this move to force him to release Shir. He asked Shu to negotiate with Yaikeng. Datang was willing to release Shir, but on the condition that Ashi prisoners of war from all parts of the desert in Lebu's hand. For Shir, Yaikeng had to agree to this condition, but he asked Shir and Ashley Falcon to return to Dingxiang with her in front of the tribesmen tomorrow. Ashley Falcon and Shir spent 4 days in the Ministry of Justice. The prince brought someone to take Ashley Falcon away. He was ready to avenge Shang Xin. At exactly this time, Shu came to the cell. He stopped the prince's mischief and revealed the true face of Shang Xin. The prince was so stunned that he never thought that he would misbelieve others. Shu came here this time by Li Shimin's order to ask Ashley Falcon to come and see him. Ashley Falcon followed Shu. He saw Li Shimin, but he never knelt down. He was not just Ashley Falcon, is a Longsong person. Longsong will never bow to Li Shimin. Li Shimin didn't care about etiquette with Ashley Falcon. He mentioned the current situation of Cheng, and gave Ashley Falcon 2 options. One is to let Ashley Falcon and Cheng stay in Chang'an and change their names to Live. He is willing to guarantee that the two will have a worry-free life, and the second is a difficult and dangerous road. Not only Ashley Falcon, but even Longsong will also be involved in danger. Cheng is unwilling to change his name in Chang'an and live steadily, and Ashley Falcon will not agree to Li Shimin. He only wants Cheng to do what she wants to do, let alone abandon the grassland. Ashley Falcon values love and righteousness. Li Shimin also respects Ashley Falcon's choice. He informs Ashley Falcon of his plan and asks Ashley Falcon to see another person before he leaves. When the prince returned to the bedroom, he was decadent because of Shang Xin's affairs. Shu was accompanied by the prince. After this time, he also saw the change in the prince's temperament and believed that this matter was not all bad for the prince.